Our next item is the barter game. And as I promised you already, you are going to get a present, several presents even, today. And as you can see, here are envelopes. And in those envelopes, there are some, as I said, presents, which you can keep, which you can take home if you want, right? In a few seconds, I am going to give everyone one envelope. I put them in front of you. You just leave it there. Don't touch it. Just leave it there. And then I'll give you further instructions. Is that okay? Okay. So one envelope each. That's one. All right, now, everybody has an envelope, and there's something in there. You don't know what's in there. When I clap my hands, that's a sign that you're allowed to touch the envelope, open it, and look inside what's in there. But you have to keep everything in the envelope. Okay? So you can take a look, see what's in there, and if you've seen that, just put it back again. Clear? Questions? No? Okay, go ahead. Take a look. Okay, are we finished? Are we ready? Okay, what I ask you to do now, next, is to tell me how happy you are with the content of your envelope. So you saw what's in there, and you just tell me how happy you are. It could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 5. A 1 means this is very, very bad. You should have stayed in Holland, right? 2 means okay, it's not really much, but we'll handle it. 3 is just neutral. 4 makes you very happy. And 5, you know, it's wonderful. It's the best thing you ever had. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Write it down on your envelope, the score you would give for the content of your envelope now. Good. So, tell me, Rafael, what would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Mine is 5. A 5? My God. Nelly? 4. 4. John? 4. 3. All right. 4. What will it be, Elisabetta? 1. A 1. It's okay, it's okay. Damaris? 5. 4. 5. 4. And then there in the back, John? 2. Good. Also a 2. Okay. Let me draw a line here. Now, if we want to find out how content this whole group is together, all together, which score would it be? We can calculate that. 1 times 1 is a 1, right? 2 times 2, 4. 1, 3 is a 3. 5 times a 4 would be 20. 3 times a 5, 15. All together? 43. This is the total group score, telling how happy you are with the content of the envelope now. Okay? Now, as you can see, this is step 1. There's also a step 2 and also step 3. Step 2 is this. The two of you two, the 2 in the back, over here, and you two too. You are allowed to change things if you want. You can barter. If you want to change something with your neighbor, you can. The thing you want to change, you can pick out and give to the neighbor, and then you change back. And then you put everything back in your envelope. Just leave the rest in there. You can change everything, or just one item, or 2, 3, whatever you want, okay? Clear? Wait. Nelly. All right? Only with Raphael. Only with Raphael. Just 2 persons each, okay? Groups of 2. Okay? Go ahead. All right, let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, closed, finished. Knowing now what's in your envelope, could you give me a new indication of your happiness now? What? Yeah, the one, okay. Okay, ready? Okay, let's start here. Raphael. 5. Still a 5, right? Okay, Nelly? 4. Still a 4. Good. John, still a 4. 4. Also 4, okay. Elisabetta? 3. From 1 to 3. Aha, interesting. Damaris? 5. Peter? 4. 5. 4. And then John? 4. Crispine? 3. Let's count again. 2 times 3. This is 7 times 4. Okay, 3 times 5. All together. 49. Hey, interesting. It's gone up, right? Plus 6. Okay, good. So let's see what happens if we do phase 3. Phase 3 means that when I clap my hands, that's the sign, you can take out everything out of your envelope, and you're allowed to barter with everyone in the group. So it's one big market. Okay? And it doesn't matter how you want to do that. If you want to sing or really like in a market, but look at this, blah, blah, whatever, it's up to you. You can walk around, you can sit down, whatever you want. Clear? Questions? No? Okay, go ahead. For bathing to invigorate and cleanse the skin. Yeah, this you can hold it this, and this is a little bit harsh. I don't know if it's good. Okay, 1 more minute. All right. Tell me, from 1 to 5, how satisfied are you now? Rafael, you still have 5. Yeah, of course. Nelly? 4. John, 4. Okay. 4. Okay. Many 4s. Elizabeth, a 4? Okay, good. 5. Then Damaris, 5. Damaris, you said 5, right? Okay, good. Peter, 5. Pauline? Wow. Isaac, oh, 5. Good. And then John? 5. And Crispin? 4. A 4. Look at that. 6 times 4? 4 times 6? 24. 6 times 5? 30. 54, right? Wonderful. This is funny. Did you like the game? Okay. What can we see here? What happened? What can we tell from this? What do we see? This is the change, right? First it went to 49, which is plus 6. And then it went to 54, which is plus 5. Together, this would be plus 11. How come? Yes, Pauline.
As the opportunities were being opened up for me to choose what I want, so was the number increasing on the satisfaction of what I have.
Exactly. Yes. Wonderful. So there were a lot of people who already had a 5 or a 4 here, right? Like Raphael, you had 5 right from the start, isn't it? And Nelly, you had 4 right from the start, but it stayed a 4 too. Huh? How come? It didn't rise?
What I wanted, people refused.
Aha. Aha. Interesting. So what you wanted, you couldn't barter.
The butter
Aha. So this is about sales too, huh? Isn't it? People didn't want to barter. So how come? Maybe you should have pushed a little more, or maybe they should have been a little more flexible. All kind of things come in here, right? Elisabetta, you had a 1, then a 3, and now a 4. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. How come? You had some good barter partners?
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I was not satisfied.
Yes.
When we exchanged, I was satisfied. But the third time I got more satisfied. I was happy.
The last phase was even better. Good. So what did you use to raise your level of satisfaction? How did you do that? Crispin.
Yeah, I was looking at each and every item, and I could see I could connect with the need back at home, not here. For example, I look at this thing, if everything you really have given this thing to me, then honestly my kid will be happy. And that was one. If she is happy, I'll be happy as well. Then I could see some socks here. Very cold.
Yes. Will it turn out?
It can also help during this time. But already I had 5, but I understood the price of 20 bob. I said, no, these are 4. After doing all this, then there is this brush, then maybe you can wash their clothes when they're now dirty after playing, you know. And I said, I have 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving from 2.
So what we actually see here is that this is actually the basics of our economy, right? Bartering, that's how it started. It's not that long ago, actually. Right? The fishermen rowing up to Victoria Lake, fishing, catching a lot of fish, bringing them in at the end of the day. And then, then there are 20 fishes. So what are you going to do with it? Maybe you need a chair, you know, and a chair would be okay. My neighbor, he's a carpenter. He made some chairs the whole day. He made 5 chairs. Can we barter that? You want some fish, I want some chair from you. So then you barter. But the problem then is, if you have too many fish, you can't sell them anymore tomorrow or the day after tomorrow because they will start, smelly, rotty. It's not good. So that's why they found out money. They said, hey, wait a minute. Money, that's good. If we have pieces of gold, that's how it started actually, right? Silver, gold. And we would say 10 fish would be the same value as this piece of gold. But from this piece of gold, I need 2 to buy a chair. The advantage of that is that money you can transport easily. Fish might be more difficult, a table or a bed, right, or a house. That's another story. So it's transportable, and it won't start rotting. I mean, you can keep it somewhere for years. After years, it's still there. A fish not. So that's actually how our business started, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Now, looking at this here, it's a raise of plus 12, right? What could we say about percentages? Can somebody tell me how much the raise will be in percentages? With how many percent did we raise the level of satisfaction? Anyone? Approximately, right? Not really exact, things like that. So, plus 11. How many percent is that from 43? It's a raise of 25%, approximately. Okay? So this is plus, 25%. Whoa. Now I'm making it messy, right? What about percentages with the people you work with? Do they think it's easy? Do they need some help?
I think people work with will not understand very much the percentage. But we will talk about very much or very or worse, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Great that.
Does it make sense to teach about that? Percentages? Let's say we go to a bank and we have to pay interest. Yeah.
There are certain quotas, like young people or young women who are getting into business or what, who would understand.
Okay.
But the level she was talking about, the old
Yes.
mamas, would be a little bit higher for them.
It's up to you if you're going to do this or not with a group, because you know the level of your group which you're working with, okay? Did you like the game with the envelopes and stuff in there? Yes? Yeah. It's a very dynamic game. So if you want to do this with the groups you have, what we did is we went to Nakumat, took a card, and threw all kind of little things, which you saw in the envelopes, right? Maybe you can skip several things. You put in 2 or 3 items, right? That's up to you. Maybe you can find things in another address where it's much cheaper. That's okay. But I think it's worthwhile doing it. Good. You think you can use this? Yes? Good. Good to hear. All right.